The next question is how. So there's like, this is one of those questions where it's like, we do not have enough information, but we're going to try. How do I know when I'm ready for sex? Josh?
What do you got for me? I mean,
you've been here before, and this isn't.
This question comes up a lot, actually. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the answers that we give are more of like scenarios that we kind of throw back. And I know one of them that was brought up a couple weeks ago was like, if you can go to the store and purchase like condoms and not like feel embarrassed about it, then you're probably ready. Or like if you're
not ready,
like if you're not ready, well, then you're not ready. But like there has to be some level of comfortability around yourself and being able to talk about it with your partner, and not just like expect, oh, let's go over, hang out and let it happen, but not be able to talk about it. Like there's a certain level that you need to be comfortable with, that if you can't talk about it, if you can't freely go out and like purchase items that like safety items that you'd need, then you're not ready whatsoever.
You also have to be ready to make an appointment to go see a gynecologist and talk about all the safety precautions. The girl is more vulnerable during sex than the guy. That's just a human fact. So you need to make sure that you're completely safe. It's grown-up behavior. And it may be that children have urges along these lines, but it doesn't mean that they're ready to engage in them. It just means they're ready to start fantasizing about it. And yeah, it's like 10 years of fantasy really before you're ready to do it. And it doesn't seem like that's fair, but that's what makes the best sense. Because let's not pretend that sex doesn't make babies. It does. Who wanted to speak?
Kimmy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Karen.
what I was going to say. I mean, I would say if you're ready to, like, support a child.
Yeah. The kid thing. I totally forgot about the kid.
Then you're ready to have sex. But, I mean, obviously, a lot of us, we don't want to think about that. We're just like, no, we're ready. But I would say, like, if you feel comfortable with your partner enough to, like, have sex, and you feel like you're mentally connected, because I think having that mental connection is so much more like better for both the sex and also just like feeling comfortable with the person you're with. So I would say if you feel comfortable physically and mentally with the person, then you're probably ready.
I would say I don't know if it's possible to know when you're exactly ready, but I think it's good to know when you're not ready, and that's if you feel pressured, and if you're just doing it to be cool or to fit in or to look a certain way. You don't want to do something that you're not ready for and then regret it later on, or something bad happen, like get pregnant, and that the person who you get pregnant with is going to be a commitment for life. So,
and one of the main reasons why girls agree to it is because they think that it will keep the boy interested in them.
Not true.
Not true.
Josh, you were going to say?
I mean, like, especially in high school, not true. It will not probably keep the boy interested in you at all, actually. And in high school, especially, like, if you've really got to think about the kid aspect of it, because you're in high school. Are you really going to be able to take care of a kid right now? And in college, I mean, that's doable. It's still, though, like, it will impact your education. You can complete your education. It just might take longer. And then it's the other aspect of this too that we haven't really mentioned is the law aspect of it. Like, you're not ready unless it's also legal. So you got to know that there's consequences if you're going to try to break the law or go around the law and say, oh, it's not going to affect me, because it very much could affect you and whoever you're with. So,
I mean, if you think of any of the laws that we have, that they're all designed to protect children from things that would be unhealthy. For example, drinking underage, having sex underage. Those are all things that could go desperately awry, and we want to keep you safe. That's why the laws are written. It's not because anyone's trying to punish you or keep control of you.
And also I was going to say that it could be harder for girls, because sometimes they may feel like that pressure from the guy, like like, I'm ready to have it now, and they may think like the guy's going to leave them. But you just have to know, like, your worth, like the patience, like waiting. There is a person out there that will be willing to wait, or who's going to respect, what you want. So if he doesn't want to, respect you and wait, then you kind of have to let him go.
So the rule of thumb that I say is over 18 and in a loving and committed relationship, because along with sex comes danger, and so you should be having sex with someone who's putting your safety as a primary goal. And if you're not with someone who understands that you're putting yourself at risk, and if you're not with someone who's putting your safety first, then he doesn't deserve to know that part of you. So that's kind of the rule of thumb that I give.